CockroachDB kind of sells itself as this magic. It lets you scale. It doesn't go down. But it's not magic. It's just really good engineering.
CockroachDB has support for distributed transactions and kind of multiple regions by default, which is something which is great and something we are looking for in other databases, which makes it more reliable and more scalable, kind of out of the box.
We want to be able to tolerate an outage of an entire region, right? But at the same time, we also want application developers to be able to move fast, and having CockroachDB deliver like a SQL interface that presents an interface that's easy to understand for application developers, while at the same time delivering something that's strongly consistent. That was definitely a big plus.
Biggest things that surprised me about CockroachDB is that replication is just not a problem anymore. It's actually a solved problem. Any replicated database I've worked with previously, there were just ongoing, if not daily, at least weekly struggles to keep the whole system consistent.
One of the features as a DevOps engineer at the time that I really liked is how simple it was to deploy it on the Kubernetes. At the time, it was probably one of the very few, if not only, cloud-native database where you can just spin a stateful set and it automatically scales and does all the stuff that you would want it. There is no workarounds, there are no hacks. It just works.
The real goal of the migration at Spreedly onto CockroachDB was to take some self-built systems and a really split system between the data storage layer, the analysis layer, and the secondary indexing layer, and consolidate all of those systems. And CockroachDB has really allowed us to bring several legacy systems into a single system.
So I can go to sleep knowing that CockroachDB will not page us during overnight because we have an issue with the cluster. It's very reliable, it scales very well, and it can handle the requirements that we have for our platform.
The reason we selected it was that it was an obvious choice to be able to cut away a whole lot of engineering effort and time. And today we still see that has paid off.